Welcome back to a new week with Mrs. Vaughn and a new artist named Gustav Klimt. Gustav Klimt came from a very poor background and actually attained success during his lifetime. We've talked about a lot of artists never quite get rewarded for their works while they're alive. There are three words being used to describe him. He is simple, he is humble, and he is introverted. We've talked about introverted before. Introverted is where you're shy. Maybe you're more comfortable around one person or by yourself than with a big group of people. That is it. I hope you enjoy our next project as much as I enjoy learning about this artist and creating this art. I will see you soon. Gustav Klimt was born in Austria in 1862. He was considered poor and was given a scholarship to the Vienna School of Arts and Crafts. He had as many as 10 cats roaming and mewing at any one time while working. Fun fact, he never did a self-portrait, and he liked to wear smocks, which are loose-fitting garments, while painting. When he finished school, he and his brother started painting the ceilings and walls of mansions, theaters, and churches. Unfortunately, Klimt lost both his father and his brother in a very short period of time, and that changed him. He went from painting, as taught in school, the traditional naturalist style, and started creating his own personal style, using gold and symbolism and flourishes. In 1998, it was discovered that 5 of Klimt's paintings in a gallery had been stolen in 1945 by the Nazis from a Jewish family. One of them is the portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer. The gallery did not want to release the paintings, but after a 7-year legal battle, they were returned. This painting later sold for $135 million. His style became highly decorative and is considered to be part of the Art Nouveau movement. Art Nouveau is all about the ornamental touches, especially swirls and curls, not just in paintings, but in all kinds of art and design, including buildings, architecture, furniture, and advertisements. His most famous work of art, The Tree of Life, is the only landscape he painted during his golden period. Different people see different things in this picture. Some think the tree shows life's complexities, the branches, the twisting, the turning, reaching for the sky. Others think it's about strength, wisdom, and beauty. Everyone agrees the most important quality in this art makes the viewer want to spend more time admiring the painting. All right, artists, time to get your supplies. You will definitely need a pencil and eraser, some paper, a Sharpie, and then the other supplies are up to you. It depends on what you have on hand or what you're in the mood for using. I would suggest colored pens or colored pencils or crayons or colored markers or even watercolors if you feel so inspired. Time to pause your video, gather your supplies, and get ready for our lesson. So I have my supplies and I'm ready to get started. Very quickly, I'm just going to help you get set. First, we're going to draw the ground with the pencil. The first line I'm making go up is going to be a tree trunk, and do you see how I turned it into a Van Gogh swirl? And I'm doing another one into a Van Gogh like swirl. Remember Starry Night? We did a lot of those swirls up in the sky. This tree is made up of a lot of swirls and curls. You can make it as busy and full as you like. Add lots of them, much like our artist. They said his branches went up to the sky. They swirled and twirled, and he had flourishes that made them look kind of fancy. And that's what we're going to create here. So simply fill it out. until you think it looks just right. I find I keep going back and back and back and adding more just to get it the way I like. Next step, you're just going to do a quick little Sharpie, outlining everything you've done. You could use a black marker if you don't happen to have a Sharpie at home. And the other thing I would suggest is I always love music when I do art. I know I'm not here to pick out fabulous tunes for you, or maybe ones you don't care for so much. But go find some music that you want while you're working on this project. The beauty of this project, even though I call our class speed art, you have a lot of time to spend embellishing and adding to this project. So some good tunes, some patience, some supplies, and you're going to create something really wonderful. I'm showing you how to create a very simple tree, just outlined with our flourishes. If you wanted to do great big thick lines, you could do that for drama. Go look at the original on the video. If you freeze it on his original, look how busy his is. He has things that look like mushrooms tucked up in the branches, blackbirds, maybe a little king's crown. He has some geometric designs on the trunk. He has all kinds of fun, busy things. You can do it as busy as you want or as simple as you want because you're the artist, and I encourage you to make it an original. So I'm simply erasing the pencil I see, and then I'm going to start adding, they look a little bit like jelly beans to mine with colored pencils. They're my ornamentation, my decoration. I'm going to pick out my colors, add them, and then spend a little time embellishing this artwork to make it busy like our artist would like. His are busy, and there's a lot of movement going on and a lot for your eye to look at. So I'll show you one of my little jelly beans. I do 3 different colors. I can do them big ones, small ones. Sometimes they're alone, sometimes they're grouped. And then I'll speed you through all the coloring so you can get to your project. If you like what we did here today, please hit the red button to subscribe to this channel.